Okay guys, this is the fabric I'll be using for this type of pocket. As you can see, I have already cut it out. It's 4 pieces. I cut out 4 pieces of this. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So, and the measurement I use for this is 8.5 by 10.5. So the length is 10.5, but you can as well use 13 by 13 depending on how deep you want your pocket to be. So but I want mine to be like this. That is why I cut 8.5 by 10.5. So what I will do now is to get one of my gown. So this is the gown that I'll be attaching the pocket on. It's unfold. Now this is the front part, and it's unfold. So it's unfold right now. So I will close it up. To get the length that I needed for this pocket. So I'll place my tape rule starting from the shoulder and get 21 inches. If you like, you can use 22 inches, but mine will be 21 inches. And I will use my chalk and mark it out like so and notch it. After getting the 21 inches, you notch it. Look at it here, you notch it. Okay, so if you open it up, you will see the notch at the two sides. Look at the place I notch. You see the other end that I notch. So you will repeat the same thing on the back of the dress too. You will repeat it. You fold it up, get your 21 inches or 22 inches and notch also. So this is the back, and I'm going to measure out 21 inches from it. So this is my 21 inches, and I'm going to notch. This is the back of the gown. If it is a long gown, you can as well use 22. So look at the notch. Can you see it? See the other end too. So what I'm going to do next is to get the fabric that I cut out for the pocket and place it. Get the center. You will get the middle of the fabric and notch it also. You get the center and place it like so. Okay, so you make use of your pin to pin it down. If you open it up, it's going to be like this. After stitching it on your sewing machine, when you open it up, it's going to be like this. Okay, so what I did here, I am going to repeat the same thing at the other side. I'll take one of these, get the center and place it at the other end. Use my pin to hold it down. Then I am going to run a stitch on it. When I pin, after pinning all of them, I will run a stitch, just a straight line, running a stitch on all the 4 pieces. So what I did here, I am going to do it at the other front part too. So after stitching it, this is what you are going to see. It will be like so. So what I will do is to after running a stitch on all of them, for now I'm just using my pin to show you what I will do. After running a stitch on all the pockets, I will open it up like this. You can see I'll open it up like this. If you watch clearly, you see that the place that I stitch is the front side facing front side. Okay, you will pin it down and run a stitch on it. After running the stitch on all of them, you bring the gown that you are sewing the thing on, you bring the back of the gown, join them together. You make sure that the pieces that we cut out, they are equal. All right, they are equal. So you will pin it down. Look at what I'm doing. You make sure that they are equal. You pin it down. You pin it all through. You pin the other side too. So make sure that your dress too are equal, okay? Because what we'll be doing is to take, when you, after taking your measurement, after taking your body measurement, that's the last thing you do, is to run a stitch all over the dress. So when you are running a stitch, I just use this one to show you what I'll do. I use my pin to hold it down. Okay, so when you are running a stitch on your dress, let's assume that this is the place that you will run a stitch. You run your stitch like this on your sewing machine. When you come to this place, you make a C curve. You go inside. Instead of running the stitch down, you will make a C curve from your sleeve armhole down to your waistline. Then you make a C curve like so. Go inside to the pocket that you cut out. Okay, let me repeat it again. After taking your measurement down and you are running a stitch to sew the final stitch on your dress, you will run your stitch like this, with the 1/2 inch or 1 inch allowance that you are using. You run it like so. When you get to your waist, you make a curve and enter into the pocket. Then you stitch it like so. You stitch it all over, all the way to the pocket that we cut out. When you come out to the main fabric, you maintain that 1 inch seam allowance, sewing allowance that you use. You sew it down. Finish. I will repeat it again. You will sew from your, starting from the place that you are stitching, you will stitch it like so. When you come to your waist, when you come to your waist, you make a curve into the pocket that you cut out and continue stitching it. You stitch all through. So when you come out to this place, you maintain that 1 inch that you are using, the 1 inch or the ½ inch that you are using, you maintain it and stitch it down. Finish. So that is just all about it. I will take it to my sewing machine and sew it up. After sewing it, I will come back and show you the final look of it. So this is just the end of cutting and sewing of this type of pocket. Thank you guys, and God bless you. So guys, this is the final look of our pocket. I've attached it on the gown and it's looking so beautiful. I attach it on the other side too, so look how beautiful the inside is. Thank you very much, and God bless you.